Well, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host tonight, DjeeDent TV. And we're going to watch League D of the RWS DTM Connexion Season number 6. Yes. And it's going to be a good one. We're nearly there. 2 more rounds after this. And tonight, as you can see on screen, we will do the Red Bull Ring. And this is going to be a challenging one. A really challenging one to get no penalties. That's first and foremost. But second of all, no spins, no contact. Yeah. Let's see and find out. Now let's get you into... Oh, first of all, thanks for tuning in, King. Thanks for tuning in, Nzxt. Nzxt eSport. Doing pretty well. A bit of a cold, but hey, never mind. We're still going to go. Okay, got it. Yeah, don't forget, only you can write restart in Sector 1. Contact with several cars. So it's going to be 4 cars at minimum, as far as I believe. And yeah, we're ready. Nearly ready there. Nearly there. First of all, I want to show you all the standings quickly. Let me get to that page. In League D, we can see that Russian friend Shiva Bolden is number 1, leading over here. Then we've got from WLR, Wolf League Racing, Hali. In third, we've got Kopa of Kopo, from Sapphire ERS Ramika of Ramak, And then for PRT Kubica, 2 Polish drivers. Then we have C6 from CXT, and then NLR Kiwi. Then we have Kane himself in the chat as well, who's in 8th position. Then for RWS as well, we've got Mig, and then we've got Greggy, Steek, Gurhan from WLR again, and then Mika Masi. Good name, I like that. For RWS again, Asylum. So yeah, quickly to show you the championship for the nations. Oh, that is something changed in the lobby. Okay. For the nations, we've got the Netherlands equal on points together with France. Then Turkey in 3rd, Poland in 4th, Italy in 5th. Then we've got Spain in 6th, Russia in 7th, Belgium in 8th, and Brazil in 9th, Switzerland in 10th. Then for the teams themselves, we've got Alien Motorsports still in the lead. Then WLR1 is in 2nd. Then we have RWS M Sport 1 in 3rd spot. Then we've got Inferno Motorsport 2 in 4th. And then MV Esports 1 in 5th. Then we see in 6th place Inferno Motorsport 1 in 6th. Oof. And then we've got Sapphire Powered Racing, or SEF, we must see, in 7th, and GTWGP1. So the first team of them in 8th place. Then we've got SysSim Hub 1 in 9th, and then TGX Esports in 10th. Now let's quickly get over to the lobby, as we can see right here, right now. Do not forget to subscribe, to like, and so on. A like is already good. And yes, I am ready for now, okay? So we put our headset up. Let's grab the controller. And let's see a couple of practice laps over here. And let's see what they can produce already. Here we've got Shiva Bolden, our Russian championship leader. Then we've got Mike, Massel it is. I thought Massey. Sorry for that. Sorry for abusing your name, but yeah. Who can't forget Michael Massey, right? 2021. And we've got Kubica over here. Greggy from GTFR. For RDT, we've got Asylum over here. Oh, sorry, RWS. He's driving for RWS. And a little bit further back here, we've got just Buxus. Buxus. Oh, he's a replacement driver, I think, for one of the Turkish drivers. Yeah, okay. Behind that we have C6, of course, our Belgium friend. and Nzxt for ERS, Gopo for Scythe, and then we've got Kane, of course, our host, our main host for League D. Good driver, good guy. And then we've got Gurhan for Wolfline Racing. As I said, Buxus and Stieg. I think soon we're gonna start. So yeah, let's get ready to rumble. First of all, it's gonna be a qualify for 10 minutes. And do not forget, they can only use one set of hards, one set of mediums and one set of softs. So first of all, they're gonna start on the mediums, do maybe 1 timed lap, maybe 2 timed laps. And after that, they're gonna drive on the softs to set their fastest lap because your tank is emptier. So that's the reason why they will start probably on the medium tires first, set a banker lap, and then go for the fast lap. And after that, we're gonna have a race, I believe, for how many laps? Let me quickly check. It's gonna be 31 laps. So within an hour, we should be ready. Around an hour, about that. So yeah, whenever you're ready, we can start, King. And if the drivers are ready, of course. Now let's quickly check some liveries over here. RWS, Asylum, Sim Hop. What is that in the hood? Do I want to know? And NLR, Next Level Racing, Kiwi. Hey, we got him. Then Kurhan, Wolfline Racing. Stieg. Is that for LTI? Is that the team? Don't know. Okay, we've got Pitbull Racing Team, BRT. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, Sly, welcome to the chat. Thanks, Kopo. Thanks. Yeah, Kopo is wishing me a good cast on screen in the lobby. Now let's see who gets out first. It's gonna be Keen. Thank you all for tuning in. Yeah, I'm doing well, Sly. And how about you? All good? Hella, the name of NLR change is New Legacy Racing. Ah, okay. Never knew that. I thought it was you were sponsored by Next Level Racing, and that's why the NLR. But okay. New Legacy Racing. Good to know. Thanks for that. Joke salt. Let's see if we can pump up the volume of the cars, because it's a bit... We need more volume. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Now, first of all, we got K now, then we've got Asylum, then we've got Kiwi for New Legacy Racing, and then Kubica for Pitbull Racing Team, then ERS, Elite Racing Squad, Harumski, Shiva Bolden. Don't know what kind of team he drives for. Here we have Seth with Kopo behind the wheel, Greggy for GTFR, Stieg, I believe, for LTI. He's going to drop back a little bit. And then we've got C6 for Nzxt. And then we have Gurhan. We can see that. And here boxes, of course, for Wolfline Racing. Let's quickly get to the number 1 again. Ooh, King pit as well. Immediately, already. Okay, that's surprising. Then your soft tires are definitely going to be really bad at the end. So it's going to be mediums for Asylum over here. The number 46 Lamborghini. Difficult car to drive. No Jelly Racer or Mamamo here. No. Mamamo is driving as a replacement for somebody else who dropped out in League B. And Jelly Racer is in League A. But normally if Mamamo would qualify, he probably would be in League A as well. I think. Hopefully. Now let's see what he can produce in the middle sector. We've got a 102 and we've got a 102.9 over here. We've got a 103.0. Let's see, 103.3. Let's see, 103.2, 103.2. Oh, that's a bad lap from Greggy. And everybody else we couldn't see. Kane is already on the soft tires. So let's get back to Asylum. Oh, he's going to drop in as well. And we've got Kiwi. He's going to do a banker lap on the mediums. And let's see what he can produce already. We've got Kubica in as well. That's a 130.7. Nicely driven. Rumsky in. And let's see. Shifa Bolden, a 30.9. We've got Coco with a 31.0. We've got C6 with a 30.5 on mediums. Nicely driven. And even faster than that, we've got Guran. Whoa, huge wiggle over there from C6. Will that be a penalty? Well, doesn't matter right now. He's probably going to jump into the pit to get those soft tires. That's preferable over here. And nicely in the slipstream of his companion in front of him. Yeah. Are we just going to call him Mike Massey? No, we're not going to do that. Mike Massel. Now, let's see. I believe we had King. Oh, but a half-second penalty already. He was the first one who switched to the soft tires. And unfortunately, already a penalty for him. And we've got Rumsky on the soft tires. Greggy on the soft tires. Steek on the soft tires. And Buxus on the soft tires. Let's see, anybody else in front? Yeah, Kubica and Asylum as well. So yet again, it's going to be Asylum to watch out for the first lap to see if he can produce the fastest lap immediately. It's going to be Kane, by the way. And after that, it's going to be Asylum. So let's watch Kane in that cow livery. A pretty darn Swedish, how do you say that? A swish, yeah. A pretty darn swish livery. 30.2 on mediums. Oh, it's already racing softs for Guran. Okay, that's why. And we've got Kane already in 4th spot, even with a half-second penalty. Okay. Now everybody switched to the soft tires right now. So it's all going to come down to that last lap. Purple already, sector 1 for Kane. Let's see what he can produce. We can see that Buxus set a new record. But Buxus is still on the... Oh, sorry. Oh, he's on the racing softs. Okay. Let's keep following Kane. And let's see if he doesn't get any penalties. No mistakes. And will improve. Here we come up to the second sector. Into Rauch. And then the next corner is called Würth. Chicane over here. Whoa, don't go too wide over that. It's easy to pick up a penalty. And yet again, he was 1.5 tenths purple over Gurhan. Let's see if they can drop into the 29s. Oh, whoa. I think that was a little bit too wide again for Kane. Is that going to be a penalty? Gurhan set at 29.6, nearly 7 already. And no penalty. So it's going to be second place for... and here comes Asylum. There you go, in second place right now. And then Kubica improved as well, up to second place. And we've got Rumsky in pole position right now, 29.6. Beautifully driven. Just a tiny bit faster than Guran. 0.02 of a second. Well, that's the difference. Nothing more. And let's see anybody else who's going to improve. Yeah, oh, that is that half-second penalty again for Kane. But he has a couple of minutes to at least do another lap. C6 in 6th right now. Wow. Should it be? Should it be? Ah, no, 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 no. Half-second penalty. Oh, and this is going to be a thing for the race as well. But we've got C6 for Nzxt in 6th. Only with 0.5. Should have been a 0.6 second penalty. Oh, Greggy in front of it as well with a half-second penalty. Pwah! Okay, let's find out who's where, and let's see if Gurhan can improve yet again. Here he comes up to the last corners into Rind, and into the final last corner. Good exit, no penalty, and let's see if there's going to be an improvement for him. Yes, it is! 15 thousandths over Rumsky. Let's see if Rumsky is going to improve. Let's see Kubica first. And there are a couple of others in front. Here comes Asylum. No improvement for him. Here comes Kubica. Yes, in pole position. A 29.4. And we've got Rumsky as well in 2nd. So the 2 Polish drivers at this moment dominating in qualifying. Oh, and there's the spin. Ay, for Rumsky. Can he make it around another lap? Can he do that? He should. Or is damage permanent? It's permanent, right? Oh, he definitely cannot improve. No. Wow. Okay, Kubica in pole position right now, but we still have a couple of laps to go. Gurhan is in 3rd. Then we've got Kiwi in 4th. Shiva Bolden, our championship leader, in 5th. Then we've got Asylum in 6th. Kane in 7th. Still has to improve and can improve. And Kopo in 8th. C6 in 9th. Buxus in 10th with a half-second penalty. Ooh, painful. Steek in 11th. Mazel in 12th. Then we've got Greggy in 13th. So let's quickly search for who's going to be first over the line. Let me quickly see. It's going to be Gurhan. And he can do another lap after this. But his soft tires are pretty worn already. Tries to take full risk at the last corner. Here he comes towards the line. No, that's no improvement for him. Let's see, Kiwi. Who else do we have in front of that? We've got Asylum. And, oh, an improvement for Kane, as I said, in 5th right now. And an improvement for Asylum as well. And an improvement for Kiwi up to 2nd. And we've got Kubica right now in pole position. Take a look at that. Let's see if Rumsky... No, Rumsky can't improve anymore. That damage is permanent. So that's done and dusted for him. If you can improve with damage, that's absolutely ridiculous. Mazel makes an improvement as well. So let's see. Those are the guys who can do another lap. C6 could do another lap. Greggy can do another lap. And those are the last ones. Everybody else comes over the line and finishes where they are. Buxus in 12th. Steek. He can do another lap as well. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Who's going to come over the line first? That's going to be Gurhan again. Oh, goes a little bit too wide into there. Let's see if it's going to be an improvement. Oh, half a second down already. Ay. Let's see Kane if there is any improvement. No improvement, but he's damn right on his time. Let's see a little bit further back. We've got Asylum and Kiwi. Man, we can see that Kiwi is in the slipstream of Asylum. Will that benefit him, or will it make his laps worse? First of all, let's see Kane. Here he comes into the last corner. What? A bit of a wiggle coming out of there. Taking full risk. Is there going to be an improvement? No improvement for him. Let's see Asylum. No improvement. Yes, an improvement for him. Kiwi, no improvement. No, unfortunately not. Half-second penalty. So his lap didn't count. Let's see anybody else. Yes, we've got Shiva Bolden up to 3rd. Take a look at that. At the end, last lap, a 29.5. And Steek set another record. And we can see Mike Mazel set another lap record for himself. And C6 up to 6th. Take a look at that. At the end. Wow. Whoa. So here we've got your final results for qualifying. Kubica did it for Pitbull Racing Team. A 29.45 in first place. Then we've got Kiwi just behind it. Nearly 600th slower. Then we've got Shiva Bolden, the championship leader. Wow, take a look at that, how close those times are. Yet again, a 29.5 that we've got for Elite Racing Squad Romski, a 29.5 as well. And then good on for Wolfline Racing in 5th. Then for Nzxt C6 in 6th place. He stayed there. Beautifully done. And then we've got Kane in 7th. Did his best at the end, but couldn't improve. And then we had Mazel in 8th. A nice improvement at the end. And then Kopo for Seth in 9th. Then we've got for RWS Asylum in 10th. Greggy for GTFR in 11th. Steak in 12th. And then for Wolfline Racing, the substitute, Buxus in 13th. So whenever you're ready, we can start. But it's going to take 5 minutes. Bear with me. Yeah. What a lap from Kubica. Beautifully driven. And what a lap at the end from Shiva Bulvan as well. Yeah, it shows his class. If you can do that at the end, beautiful. Beautiful. That means you've took notice of everything, and at the end you pulled it out and did your absolute best. It's the same for Kane, and it's the same for Mazel at the end, and the same for C6 as well. At the end, their best lap. Wow. Unfortunate for Rumsky with that spin coming out of corner number 1. And that's going to be the thing for the race as well. Keep that in mind. First of all, that's going to be a start. And it's a standing start. And we can see that... do we have any Ferraris in here? No Ferraris in here. But we know that the Mercedes is off... or the Lamborghini. Yeah, there is a Ferrari over here. And the Lamborghini is going to be absolutely shit off the line. And I believe the Supra isn't that great as well, but we know that the Mercedes, and I believe the Audi as well, will shoot off the line. So that's going to be chaos. So you have to survive the first lap. That, first of all. And the first corner, of course. The second corner, they're going to be 3 hairpins, sort of hairpins. First corner is quite quick compared to the other 2. So we'll have to survive that. And after that... Of course, what's your strategy going to be? Who's going to save the tires the best? Who's going to think about that fuel? Who's going to manage that fuel and make sure you can do another lap? First of all, as well, you have to choose the right tire. Are you going to start on mediums? Are you going to start on softs? How far can you go on these things? But the biggest thing about this race is going to be penalties and no mistakes. Mistakes, I mean no spins, no crashes, not out of bounds. Here we go. Take a look at that. Here we're going to start already. And we've got Kubica in pole position, Kiwi in 2nd, Shiva Boldman in 3rd, Romski in 4th, Guran in 5th, C6 in 6th, Kane in 7th, then Mazel in 8th. And here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights and... go! And let's see who gets off the line the best. It's going to be Kiwi in that Mercedes, but the Audi is good as well on the start. And we can see that, but Kiwi is definitely going to take place number 1. Let's see if there is any shenanigans into corner number 1. Here we've got Kane, and let's see a little bit of a push here and there, but I think everybody's survived the first corner. Everybody's still pointing in the right way. Yes, they do. Let's see how the slipstream battles are going to work out. We've got Kiwi, Kubica, Bolden, and Rumsky, and here we've got Gurhan and Kane. Oh no, here it is. No, take a look at that. Oh, is there going to be any crash or any shenanigans further? Oh, a little bit of a push over there between C6 and Kane. Everybody's still alive, but don't ask me how. Let's look a little bit further back, and we've got everybody still pointing in the same direction. Here we've got Greggy and Steek next to each other. A little bit further up front, we've got a fight as well, but Guran with a half-second penalty. And, oh no, the championship leader, he's in the wall. Luckily, no damage, but we'll have to see that a little bit further. A little bit later, we've got to watch that again, but we've got Kubica with Kiwi in the lead. Then we've got Kubica. Then we've got Romski. And Guran, of course, with a half-second penalty. He's definitely going to drop back. Let's get on board with him, and let's see how far he's going to drop back. Because right now, we can see that C6 King, and let's see, it's Mazel. Yes, it's Mazel. And is he going to drop behind all of them? Yes, they do. He will. No. Oh, this is going to be a fight. Oh, he comes immediately back at Kane. Oh, a bit of a push over there. And he wants that position back. That 5th spot. But, oh, no. Oh, yet again, another push. And Kane got pushed wide. Oh, this is going to be a huge battle because Asylum is there as well. And we've got good on defensive into corner number 1 here. They're going to go side by side, 2 by 2. Man, that's going to be even 4 or 5 cars fighting for one position. That's never going to end well. Asylum with a bit of a mistake coming out of the first corner. And we can see that Kane of Guran held on to 5th place. But we've got Kane defending right now against Mazel. And let's see, we've got Kopo in the mix as well. He dives to the inside of Mazel, but Mazel has the outside, the better line over there. And we still have to see what happened, of course, to our championship leader who went around coming out of hairpin number 3. So let's see, first of all up front, we see that Kiwi on the racing mediums. We've got Kubica on the racing softs. Okay, that's why we see the difference, and I believe that is going to be a move for first spot. Is that immediately going to happen over here? Yes, no. Oh, he thinks about it, and we can see that that soft tire is working way better. Let's see a little bit further back. We've got a mix. We've got Romski and C6 over here, both are medium tires. We've got Guran and everybody else. Oh, they're going to go side by side. Kopo makes an attack on Asylum and makes the move stick. Beautifully done. Let's look a little bit further up front, and we still have that fight for the lead. Now we know that Kubica is on those soft tires. Way quicker, way better. And yes, he wants to pass. But where are you going to pass? Romski, we can see that C6 is a bit faster compared to Romski. Now let's see if that is going to be a move into corner number 1. No, that is not going to be a move into corner number 1 from Kubica. Maybe into corner number 3. But take a look at that. We've got Guran and Kane yet again fighting for 5th position. And Kane tries that on the outside. And it's still not working over there. Let's quickly go back to the leaders over there. And I think the exit out of corner number 1 is not going to be good enough for Kubica to make a move into hairpin number 2. He thinks about the dive, but he cannot make the dive. And this is still in the same order. Kane tries it yet again on the outside of Kane. Maybe think about the switchback. Whoa, huge wiggle over there coming out of corner hairpin number 2. Let's see if he can make the move over here. Kubica, yes, this is going to be for the lead. It's going to be the outside, and Kiwi is still defending over there. He has to leave the space over here. Whoa, it's neck and neck. Pull, a little bit further back. Let's see, Kane is still behind Guran, and here comes Kubica into the fast left-hander of Rauch. And yes, finally made that move for first position. This is important for him because he's already on the soft tires. And you have to use at least minimum of 2 compounds in this race. And now you can see immediately the dirty air for the Kiwi. And let's see all the way at the back, because I believe he is in 13th spot. Yes, it's gonna be Shiva Boulder. Let's see what happened to him. Let's quickly watch it back. Let's get aboard with him. Is it gonna be next to Kubica fighting for 3rd position? Oh, a bit of a push over there. Too early on the throttle. Yeah, too early on the throttle. Luckily, he braked hard enough to make sure he didn't get any damage over there. Does set the fastest lap. No, that's Kubica right now. And let's get up front. We've got Kubica in the lead. Then we've got Kiwi. Then we've got Romski in 3rd, still fighting together with C6 over 3rd place. Then we've got Kane finally past Gurhan. And here we have a huge gaggle of cars, because behind it we have Mazel, Kopo, Steak and Asylum all fighting over the same spot. And oh, take a look at that! 3 wide into the hairpin. No, that's never gonna end well. And we've got Craigie with a half-second penalty, Kopo with a half-second penalty. Coming out of here, no damage, nobody, nothing happened. How the hell did that went right? Holy shit, balls of fire, what a move. And Kopo is in 9th place and Asylum is in 8th place right now. Everybody still on the racing mediums? Everybody on the racing mediums? Yes, everybody on the racing mediums. We've got Shiva Boldham even on the racing mediums. Is already in 12th place, so he gained a couple of positions already, and we can see that Kubica is pulling out a gap over Kiwi. Then we've got Romski still in 3rd position, but I think C6 can go faster than that. We can see that he put his sorry, his brake balance all the way to the back. That's what we can see, his info. And here comes the move, I think, in the slipstream right now, but that's super as quick on a straight. And will he make that move into corner number 1? It's going to be tricky and it's going to be difficult. Yeah, that Ferrari has only in the last gear, top end. Nearly losing it over there. And we can see that Ivo Romsky and C6 are catching the number 2, Kiwi. Now let's see if Kane can pull out a gap over Gurhan. Yes, he can. And Mazel has a half-second penalty. Asylum, no penalty anymore. Kopo, no penalty anymore. Steak, Shiva Holden already in 11th right now. And we've got Greggy and Buxus. That's a huge gaggle of cars. Sorry for that. We've got Mazel, who's going to drop back behind Asylum, I think. But the penalty line is not that harsh over here. Now let's quickly see. Here we have C6. Yes, he made that move. He made it. Oh, Romsky into the third hairpin. We're going to watch that back. Yes, we do. Take a look at this. Here he comes. Coming out of the second hairpin. Into here. And whoa, a bit of lag over there. But they both leave each other enough space. And that's beautifully driven. Well raced over there. Nicely done, guys. That's how we like to see it. Now let's look a little bit further back. Kane, Guran yet again right on the tail of Kane and Asylum in 7th. Then we've got Mazel. It's unfortunate I cannot do that anymore. But Kopo, and then a bit of a gap to Steak, and Shiva Holden definitely wants to make that move. And here comes the defensive line from Kane on Gurhan in corner number 1. Let's look a little bit further back. No penalties. No. Somebody nearly lost it over there. That was Steak going really wide, and that gives the opportunity for Shiva to pass him for 10th position already. And there is going to be a fight yet again between Kane and Gurhan. Here they are. And this time, Kane is the defender. Gurhan the attacker. And Asylum still in front of Mazel. And then in front of Kopo. But I think there's going to be a move again over here. Into hairpin number 3. No hairpin, no attack. Let's look a little bit further up front. And let's see how Kiwi does, because I said you C6 is quicker and Romsky is quicker as well compared to Kiwi. But I think that's going to take another lap. No, it's not going to take another lap. Take a look at that. C6 is on fire. Went from 6th place to 4th place with the start. I went from 4th place to 3rd place by overtaking Romsky. And right now, in 3rd spot, fighting for 2nd place against Kiwi. And Kiwi with a half-second penalty. That's definitely going to give up 2nd position. That's definitely going to give up 2nd position for him. Oh, the pressure. Probably the pressure. Always, when somebody's in your mirror, even if you think you don't feel the pressure is there. Especially if he's quicker. Now let's look a little bit further back. We've got Kane still in 5th position. Let's see if Guran can make that attack again. He's only 3.5 tenths behind. And is this going to be a move into the 2nd hairpin? I just call them hairpins. Then we've got a double left-hander. And the double right-handers. Ooh, a shitty exit from Kane. This is definitely going to be about a move, and it's going to be the outside for Gurhan. And Kane wants to pin him to the outside. And let's see who breaks the latest over here in hairpin number 3. And it's going to be Gurhan, and he has to leave the space over there. Oh, they're still side by side. Take a look at that. And that's going to be the inside for the first fast left-hander. And Kane has to give up that position, I think. Oh, no, he still tries to hold it. But a bit of a push over there from Gurhan. It's still fair and good fighting. They're still side by side, and it's going to be the outside for the next corner as well. But take a look at that. What kind of speed Kane takes into that fast left right-hander. So yet again, it's still Kane in 5th position, and they're fighting and fighting. And we can see that Asylum wins the most with that, because he's catching up. Now, is that going to be a move immediately for Asylum? No, it's not. No, it's not. But, oh, shitty exit again from Kane over there. A bit of a push from Gurhan. Oh, and they're side by side right now on the main straight towards corner number 1. And we can see that nothing. Yes, something changed. Something did change. It's C6 already in second position, but we've got Guran right now. Let's watch it move. Oh, a bit of a touch over there. And I think Guran is going to lose 6th place, but he's going to lose 7th place as well. And we've got Massel just behind it. And he wants to, Guran wants to slot in over there, but Massel is going to dive to the inside over here. And, whoa, Guran is locked over there and locked in. Oh, yo, be careful, guys. And Kopo dives to the inside. And 2 guys fighting for 1 leg. And the 3rd one goes with it. That saying. Oh, and Guran. Oh no, Asylum. Dive bombed Kane. Take a look at that. Asylum. And here comes Kopo as well. On Kane. These guys fighting all over the place. And take a look at that. Guran and Massel side by side. And Guran drops even further back to 9th position. Oh, yo. And we have Kopo still side by side with Kane. And Kane still on the inside over here. And does he have to leave the space? No, we can go white right now. He's in front. Oh, yo. What a fight between these guys. Asylum in 5th right now because of all that fighting. I told you. And then we have Kane in 6th. Then we have Kopo in 7th. Massel, of course, with that penalty. And Guran back in 7th position. Sorry, 8th position right now. And then we have Massel. And a little bit further back, we've got Shiva. Slowly catching up in 10th. But catching up to this whole gaggle of cars. Now we've got Steak, Boxers, and Greggy. Greggy all the way at the back. But let's see that move. Oh, no, I have second penalty for C6. No. You just made that move. Let's watch it back. Let's see if he's already passed him over here. I think he did. Yes, he did. So it was a bit too late for that. Sorry about that. A half second penalty for C6. And whoa, Kiwi went a little bit deep over there. Probably got spooked because of the line of C6. Romsky in 4th position. I think he's in a really good spot to at least take one of the podium spots. Now Asylum pulls out a bit of a gap over Kane. Now we've got Kane in 6th, then behind it, right now still Kopo, then Guran. And then Shiva Bolden up to 9th already, overtaking Mike Massel. And Steak with a half second penalty, Greggy, and then Buxus all the way at the back. Now let's look a little bit further up front because we've got Shiva Bolden, who wants to take 8th place of Guran. Anybody else with penalties over here? Nobody with penalties, but we see that C6, of course, had that half-second penalty, but he didn't lose the position. He pulled out of a big enough of a gap to make sure he stayed in 2nd. Now let's get quickly back to that fight for 5th position. It is. Oh, Guran nearly losing it in the penultimate corner. Luckily, no penalty? Question mark. No penalty for him. Now let's see what our championship leader can do. Or the leader of League D. It's not the overall champion. Yeah, go, C6. He's still in 2nd position. Thank you very much, Miss Beluga. Thank you very much. Doing my best. We gotta keep an eye on the screen. And we can see that Shiva Bolden is coming back. He had an accident, spun out himself in hairpin number 3. The corner that's coming up. Coming out of it was next to Kubica and went a little bit too early on the throttle. Spun out and nearly into the back of Guran over there. It was exactly over here. Luckily kept it out of the wall. So no damage for him, so he could continue and is in 9th place already. And here comes a bit of a dive, a bit of a look. Okay. Is that going to be a move? That is going to be a move. And he's going to take it up to Guran, and Guran won't give up easily, but beautifully done. He's done it. Wow, what a move. What a move. And is this going to be a defensive line into the last 2 corners? Yes, no, yes. Ooh, a bit of a touch over there. And it's not possible to overtake here unless you dive somebody extremely. But let's see a little bit further up front because we've got Kane in Asylum, and Kane on the inside of corner number 1. Will he overshoot it? No, he won't. But is this going to end well? Yes, it does. Hopefully nobody with a penalty, and we've got RWS against RWS, and there we've got Seth, and we're going to go 3 wide on the back straight. Is this the back straight? I don't know how to call this, but one of the long straights. Oh, it's going to be 2 wide right now, and Kopo overtakes 2 cars, and oh, yo, and it's going to be 3 cars into 1 corner. mostly that never ends well, but luckily everybody survives again. Take a look at that. You guys, fire, you keep fighting, and here they come again. Is this going to be 3 white yet again into the third hairpin? Kane on the inside, Copo on the outside, Asylum in the middle, and it's going to be Copo on the outside. Asylum overtakes Copo again, and Kane is back in 5th position. But because of all this fighting, we can see that Shiva Bolden, up to 8th right now, is coming close to these guys. He can definitely sniff place number 5, and still Copo and Asylum side by side, finally single file into the left and right, fast sweeping corners, and up towards the last 2 corners, and still they're halfway side by side, and they're gonna come. Oh, you don't want to be on the outside in the last 2 corners. And we can see, here comes Shiva Bolden. There he is. Hello guys. I made a mistake, but I'm back. Only 15 seconds behind the leader. And here he comes immediately into corner number 1. No, that was too ambitious. That's a little bit too much to immediately do. And let's, oh, somebody joined the room. Okay, let's look all the way up front again, because I want to see. We've got Kubica, of course, on those soft tires. He's the only one who started on soft tires. In the lead, 5.2 seconds over C6, and C6 doesn't have Kiwi in the slipstream anymore, both on the racing mediums, by the way. And then we have Romsky, who slowly is catching Kiwi. And behind that, of course, that fight between Kane, Copo, Asylum, and here comes Shiva Bolden. Oh, yellow flag, what happened? No, Kiwi, no, what did you do? Front bumper damage, right front suspension damage. Oh, yeah, how far he's gonna drop back? Take a look at that. Kane immediately on his rear bumper. And is he immediately gonna go for the overtake? He has damage, of course. He doesn't know that, but oh, it's gonna be difficult. And what is Kiwi gonna do? Is he gonna continue? Whoa, huge slide over there from Kane. We've locked it in, so we can watch the replay if we want to. And they're already gonna go side by side. Is he gonna go in? Is he not gonna go in? I think it would be wise for him to do. And here he goes. Yes, he goes in. Oh, yeah, Kiwi. What happened to you? What did you do? Now, we've got Kane in 4th position right now, so they're fighting for 4th position. And we've got Copo, and we've got Asylum and Shiva Bolden already up to 7th spot. But that's because Kiwi dropped out, of course. Now, he's still right on the tail of all these guys, but let's quickly go to Kiwi and watch. Whoa, a huge slide there for Mazel. Huge slide. Coming out of the first corner. Is that going to be a penalty? In 3, 2, 1, cling. No. Okay. I'm surprised. Now, Kiwi, of course, he has to use another tire. Is he going to go for the hards? If he goes for the mediums again, he has to go for soft tires. But let's quickly see what happened to him. Here he comes. Still in 3rd position. Behind C6. Coming out of the 3rd hairpin again. For the same. Oh, it's going to be exactly the same as Shiva Bolden had, but he does have damage, so we had to repair that, and he's on the soft tires. Is he capable of finishing this? That's going to be the question. Soft tires. Wow. Okay, let's quickly get rid of this. The soft tires, of course, from Kubica, they're done and dusted, especially his left rear, so he has to come in. And he's going to be the first scheduled stopper. Now C6 is going to take over the lead. Here he comes. And let's see a little bit further back. Here we have Romsky in 2nd right now, because Kiwi dropped out of it. Then we have Kane in 4th, but that's going to be 3rd position. Then we have Copo in 4th. Then Shiva Bolden already passed Asylum. And we've got Guran with a half-second penalty again. Mazel with a half-second penalty again. Greggy, because all the fighting close up to these guys. Whoa, huge wiggle again for Mazel. And we've got Buxes in 10th. Then we've got Steek in 11th. Then Kubica, of course, started on the soft tires, is going to go to the mediums and all the way to the end. And then we've got Kiwi doing the absolute reverse, but that was because of damage. Now let's quickly... Oh, sorry, I wanted to skip over here. Let's skip to this fight. What a recovery from Shiva. What a recovery. Beautifully driven so far. And now we'll have to see how it pans out with all the strategy. Who saved the most fuel? And oh, take a look at that. This fight for 8th place is on. And Greggy is right underneath the rear wing of Mazel. And Mazel left that half-second penalty. So he's definitely going to lose that place if Greggy stays close enough. Here they come out of the fast left right-hander, and let's see if it's going to be good enough to pass him. Whoa, it's going to be difficult. And there's a defensive line from Mazel and Greggy on the outside. He made the move stick. Beautifully done. Up to 8th place from Greggy. Wow, 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 wow. Let's look a little bit further back. Boscer, Steak, Kubica, of course, on the racing mediums, and Kiwi. He had to repair that damage. A huge gap to Kubica. Huge gap. 20 seconds. Take a look at that. Wow, 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 wow. Now C6 in the lead. There we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, my Belgian friend. Romsky in second for the RS Elite Racing Squad. Then Kane in third. Still not loose of Kopo, and Kopo with a half-second penalty. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And here we have Shiva Bolden already fighting for 4th position together with Kopo, and he's going to be on the inside of hairpin number 3. And that's beautifully done again, up to 4th position. Wow, 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 wow. What a recovery. And Asylum immediately wants to attack Kopo as well, but that's going to be difficult. Better wait for that half-second penalty to serve. And Asylum tries to put pressure on him to make sure he makes a bit of a mistake. Well, he goes a little bit deep and a little bit hard over there, but he makes it stick. And let's see if this is going to be enough for Asylum to pass him. Yes, it's going to be enough. So Asylum back in 5th position. And Shiva Bolden already up to 4th. Now, do not forget, of course, we have at the back right now Kubica. Oh, sorry, Kubica, who made his pit stop already and started on the soft tires, and Kiwi made his stop. But that gap in between is 20 seconds, so we've got no idea where Kiwi will end up. But it's a huge gap. So let's quickly go all the way up front again. These two are loose. 8.6 seconds from King. And behind that, of course, still we have Shiva Bolden. Will he go for the podium before the pit stops? Any huge fights? Yes, a little bit further back. Here we have Mazel and Greggy. Mazel still in... Oh, he's back in front of Greggy. But Mazel yet again with a half-second penalty. This is not going to help him. It's not going to help his race at all. You gotta stop taking penalties. It's quicker if you just drive 2 or 3 tenths slower than take a half-second penalty every single lap and try to be quicker. Think about that. Let's get on board with Greggy and see if he can benefit yet again from this mistake or this penalty. Oh, it's going to be a difficult one. It's going to be a difficult one. I don't think it's going to be enough. But it's going to be the inside. Yes, it's going to be enough. So Greggy back in 8th position again. And will Mazel immediately re-overtake him again? Oh, let's watch a little bit further up front because I can see that fight again. We've got Shiva Bolden and Kane fighting over 3rd position. The last podium spot. Here he is, Shiva Bolden. No mistakes except that first lap. Right in the slipstream of Kane, and Kane with the defensive line into hairpin number 2. Actually, hairpin number 1, eh? And Kane's still on the inside, but he has to leave the space on the outside over there and make sure Shiva Bolden doesn't get any penalties. And they're still side by side. Which car is going to be faster? And when are they going to stop? But that's for later. Towards hairpin number 3. And Shiva Bolden wants the cut and over, the under and over. Oh! And Kane puts up a defensive line for... is that corner number 6? 6 or 7. I don't know. On the outside. Oh, be careful over there. You can get a penalty. And because of this fighting, Asylum is back right underneath the rear wing of Shiva Bolden again. Oh, they're glued together right now. And here comes Shiva Bolden on the inside. And is this definitely going to be the move for 3rd spot? And Kane wants to go to the outside, wants to take the wider line, and takes the wider line, and Shiva Bolden comes in. Smart decision. The same for Rumsky. Rumsky's in as well. So we've got the number 2 and number 3 in the race, or shortly, briefly. Shiva Bolden was number 3, but is in the pit right now. We've got Greggy in the pit. We've got Mazel in the pit. So these are the medium drivers who come in right now. C6 is still going to continue. What a gap. 12.9 seconds. Nearly 13 because of all that fighting behind him. And we've got Kane in Asylum. Yet again glued together. Now the tires are way better on the Asylums, this car. And the fuel is better. I think he can even continue another lap. That BMW doesn't like the tires, and especially not the front tires. Kopo still, he's not in the slipstream anymore. Oh, maybe an attack over here from Asylum. Yet again defensive from Kane. Oh, that's going to cost you time, and you can see the acceleration of that BMW is not that great anymore, especially compared to the better tires of Asylum. Oh, and you can see it's difficult for Kane to hold that car in a straight line. It nearly has no grip anymore, and he has to come in this lap because we can see that fuel level. That's way too low to continue another lap, and that's the same for C6. C6 is in. Here comes Kane, and yep, Asylum is going to come in as well. Kopo as well, and we can see that. Who's going to continue? Who was that? Guran? Guran is still going to continue. That's the Audi. The Audi is really good on its tires and fuel. So Guran in the lead right now, but right now we'll have to watch out for Boscer still has to stop. Steek still has to stop. Kubica, that's the first one, and let's see where everybody else is going to come out. I believe that we have C6. Sorry, no, he's still in the pit. Kubica is going to pass him? Question mark. Here he comes, and yes, he passed him. Yes, he definitely passed him, but only 2.4 seconds behind right now. But it's going to climb to 3.5, I think. Maybe 3.6. Yeah, it's going to be around 3.6. Yep. Well estimated. And then we have Rumsky in professional. How do you say that? I think professional, right? I don't know. Virtually in second spot is C6, then Rumsky in third. And then we have Greggy. Wow, on the racing side. Wow, he's going to do a really short stint. Oh, did he forget to fuel? Did he forget to refuel? I think he did. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think it's a mistake. Take a look at his fuel level at the bottom. Next to the tires. You can see he's really low on fuel. Oh, that's going to be painful. We've got a leader in right now. Guran, who lapped for one lap. And then we've got Boscer in as well. Then we've got Steak in as well. So now we can see the actual order. And it's going to be Kubica in first, C6 second, Rumsky in third. Then Greggy, I believe he made a mistake. He didn't refuel. And then we've got Shiva Bolden just in front of Asylum, who underfueled massively as well. Will he make it until the end? We've got Kane behind Asylum. Asylum definitely underfueled. My God. And we've got Guran coming out. Oh, he's going to come out just in front of Kane, I believe. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's watch. And no, he's going to drop. Oh, he's going to jump right back into that gaggle of cars what he was fighting with the whole time. We've got Kiwi there as well. One of the faster drivers. And is Guran immediately going to go for that move? No, and here they are, all side by side, really close together. Oh, Guran with a huge wiggle over there. And Kiwi, he can't make that until the end on these tires. That's nearly impossible. Nearly impossible. Mission impossible. They're halfway done. Nearly halfway done already. Guran immediately is on the attack. Mazel just behind it. Let's walk you through. We've got Boscer, then Steak, and then in the lead right now, Kubica, C6. Then we've got Rumsky, Greggy. Greggy has to come in yet again. Oh, that was a mistake. He's going to drop back really far. Here he comes again. That's a costly mistake. So that's going to put Shiva Bolden in 4th, Asylum in 6th, then Kane in 6th, Asylum in 5th, and then Kopo in 7th, Kiwi in 8th, Guran in 10th, and then Mazel in 9th, and then Mazel in 10th. There you go. It's all sorted. Let's keep an eye on this gaggle of cars. Oh, whoa. Nearly losing it, coming out of corner number 1. Guran and Kiwi. Here we are. Wow, we're already over two-thirds of the race. It's going quick. Can we see that Kiwi is faster compared to the guys in front of them? Him. Kane in 6th. Kopo 7th. Kiwi 8th. Let's get all the way up front because I want to see. We've got Kubica, of course, on the racing mediums. And we can see that C6 is definitely making inroads to pass him. Oh, that gap he had is gone. So that is going to be a fight for first place between C6 and Kubica. Let's quickly see if anything happens behind. We've got Kane, Kopo, Kiwi, and Guran. Yeah, he's right on the tail. Guran is definitely going to overtake Kiwi. But we want to see that fight for first place. Here we are. Oh, C6, hold it together, please. Keep it on the tarmac. Don't put it on over those sausage curbs. Don't get any penalties. Don't do anything crazy. You're on the better tire. You can do it. Let's get on board with him to see how fast he makes those inroads. Let's keep an eye out as well on the number 8 place in the timetable on the left-hand side. If Guran will overtake Kiwi, and here we see, take a look at that traction. It's so much better on those soft tires compared to the mediums. And of course, those medium tires are a bit older compared to the soft tires of C6. Here he comes. Will he make that move already? Ooh. I think he thought about it, but he wasn't close enough. Coming out of this corner, it is possible. Into this fast right-hander, but will he do it? Will he do it? Will he do it? Oh, you better be next to each other if you're gonna go side by side in these last 2 corners. Else it's gonna be a huge dive. Whoa, nearly losing it there. Is it gonna be a penalty? Luckily, no penalty for him. And if they start fighting, Rumsky can come into the mix as well. Wow, C6, V6. Oh, what an exit. Take a look at that. Already side by side. On the second straight. Here they're going to go towards hairpin number 2. And yes, this is definitely going to be the move. Kubica has to give up. And yeah, that's soft tires versus medium tires. But will Kubica fight back? Will he fight back? Let's see. Let's get on board with him and... let's see if he will go for that dive. Will C6 defend? He will defend, and it's a half defense. And I think Kubica will give up that place to make sure he stays at least in second and doesn't fight too much. And I believe, yes, we've got Guran already in 8th spot. Maybe we can catch that. But let's look a little bit further back. Oh, Asylum with a half-second penalty. And he massively underfueled, but I think he can make it. Yeah, he can. That Lamborghini is good on his fuel. Now Kane in 6th, then we've got Kopo in 7th, and as I told you, we've got Guran, oh, and even Massel, who passed Kiwi, and Kiwi with a half-second penalty as well. Now that BMW is absolutely shit on his tires compared to the Audi. The Audi is massively, extremely good on tires. There goes Kiwi, and I don't think he can make it on these tires until the end. Will he make a pit stop already? Or will he try to finish? I think it's smarter for him to make that pit stop right now to benefit to have the benefit of the softer tires. Yeah, and I think this is done and dusted as well. Maybe Kopo and Kane. That's going to be a good fight until the end. But first of all, I want to see if Rumsky can make that inroad on Kubica, the two Polish drivers. Here they are. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful victory for C6. Really smart and really good drive so far, eh? Let's knock on wood to make sure we don't curse it. But Kubica still in second, and he did the reverse strategy. Now Rumsky in third, then we've got what a recovery from Shiva in fourth right now. Then we've got Asylum, drop back a little bit in fifth out of the slipstream. We've got Kane and Kopo really close together. Then we've got Guran in front of Massel, and we know Guran is faster, but he doesn't have to make any mistakes anymore. He had quite some penalties and quite some fights. Cost him a lot of time. Massel in ninth position. Then we've got Kiwi with this with those extremely worn tires. And that's because of the mistake he made, I believe 12 or 13 laps in, coming out of hairpin number 3, a little bit too early on the throttle, into the wall, damage, and had to make a pit stop to repair that. Now in 11th we have Buxus, the replacement of one of the Turkish drivers, I believe, and then we have Steek in 12th, and all the way at the back because of a mistake and no refueling during the pit stops for Graggy. So yeah, that's 13th spot. He had to make an extra pit stop for fuel. Oh, we can see that that fight is heating up between Kubica and Rumsky, and it's already done. Rumsky already passed. Rumsky in second place, Kubica in third. Can we see that again? Can we see that again? Yes, oh, it's already done over here. It happened in hairpin number 2. Oi, 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 oi. Ho, 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 ho. We've missed it. Aye. But hey, what a race for C6 and Rumsky. So it was the right strategy to start on mediums and then go to the softs. Just to make sure your fuel is a bit lower, you're in the rhythm, and on the faster tire at the end. Kubica in third right now. Still holding up with Rumsky. Now Shiva Bolden in fourth. Made quite an early stop, but we know that Audi is really good on his tires. It's the same for the Lamborghini. These mid-engine cars, the Lamborghini and the Audi, are really good on tires and fuel. Wow. Oh, and here we have that fight. As I said, it's gonna heat up between Kopo and Kane. And we can see that Kopo is quicker than Kane. Will Kane lose 6th position? Here they're going to go side by side towards hairpin number 2, and it's going to be Kopo who breaks the latest. It's going to be King. Is that a little bit too late? And does he leave the space? Just about. And that brings Guran in contention as well for 6th spot. And immediately Kopo has to defend over there because Guran had a way better exit, and Kopo locks it over there and locks it in and makes sure he keeps 7th position. And that gives Kane a bit of breathing space, but I don't think that's going to be for long. And we can see Massel in the background with a half-second penalty again. But let's keep an eye out for this fight, and let's see who's going to end up 6th. We're nearly there already, on lap 26 out of 31. Ooh, and Kopo can feel that pressure from Guran behind. Is he going to make that move into this fast right-hander? Oh, you have to be committed if you want to do it over there. You have to. Oof. That was Derry. Not an ideal line. So yeah, he lost a bit of time, but we can see that, yeah, they're all glued together still. And a better exit over there again from Kopo compared to Kane. That's the Supra versus the BMW, and the BMW doesn't like those slow traction zones. It's quite shitty out of the slow corners. Here we can see that again. Let's get on board with Copo. Wasn't the best exit. And is this the closest fight we have? No, a little bit further back. We have another fight as well. Steeg versus Boscer. And I think Steeg passed Boscer. Because Boscer was in front? Question mark. Well, let's get back to that fight for 6th position. Any other big battles? Not on track right now. Nearly there, nearly there. Woo-hoo. Oh! So let's run you through the order quickly before we're going to see any moves. We got C6 still in the lead. 3.5 seconds over Rumsky in 2nd, and then we've got Kubica in 3rd position. Right now, that medium tire is going to do better than the soft tires because the soft tires do grain more. Then we've got Shiva Boulder with a huge recovery back to 4th place, coming out of 13th after a mistake in the first lap. Then we've got Asylum in 5th place. Then we've got Kane, Kopo, and Guran fighting over 6th place, and it's still going to be a question mark. Who's going to... Oh, yeah, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Here they're going to go side by side, and Kopo overtakes Kane. Kane overshoot the corner a bit. Guran immediately profits as well. Gives a bump to Kopo, and Kopo still has to defend into the 3rd hairpin. And they're all on the wrong side of the track. Who's going to break the latest over here? Is it going to be Guran? Is it going to be Kopo? Oh, you be careful and leave enough space for each other. And Kane does the under and over and regains that position from Guran. And will he dive immediately to the inside of Kopo as well? Kopo leaves the space, goes a little bit wide because of that. Oh, yeah, guys. What are you doing? So, 6th place is definitely not over. Then we have Kane in 7th, of course, Guran in 8th. Then we've got Mazel in 9th. Then we've Steeg in 10th, Boscer in 11th, Greggy 12th, and all the way at the back. Yeah, Kiwi. He made that pit stop for new soft tires. He had to. Oh, Guran with a good exit out of the last corner. Here they come towards corner number 1. It's a difficult passing place. The braking zone is quite short over there. And we can see that Kane is struggling with the rear tires of that BMW. And the front tires are even worse. Oh, defensive line again from Kane. Will Guran go to the inside? No, he goes to the outside. Can he do the under and over as Kane did on him last lap? And here he comes with a good exit. Out of the 2nd hairpin, let's get on board with Guran. Here we are. Oh, is there going to be defensive line from Kane? No, it's not. Let's go immediately to defeat. Oh, no. Huge crash. Kane brake way too late. No. Oh, he crashed into Kopo, and Kopo drops all the way back to 8th position. And Massel, of course, with another half-second penalty. Oh, yeah. Luckily, nobody damaged, but what happened over there? Did he outbrake himself massively? Guran in 6th place right now because of that. I already thought that Guran was going to break the latest, but Kane braked even later and then hit Kopo in the side. Ay. Let's see that again. What happened? Let's get on board. Here we have it. Let's do it this way. Let's get on board with Kopo. Here we can see that Guran had a way better exit. Wants the dive to the inside. There is no real defense over here from Kane, and Kane braked a little bit too late. Yeah, definitely too late. And that cost Kopo 2 positions. Oh, and a half-second penalty as well. Ow. Then we have Kane. And Guran is 6th. And we're nearly on the last lap already. It's going to be a nice victory lap for C6. And I think Kubica is faster right now. And is it going to rain the last lap? Because I see the weather completely changing right now. Now we have Shiva Bolden in 4th. Oh, Asylum catching him. Now, Shiva Bolden, of course, came into the pit way earlier compared to Asylum. So there might be a fight for 4th place as well. Now, Guran is definitely in... okay, that's nice. That's good from Kane. He led Kopo past. Nicely driven. Nicely done. That's good. And he's not going to overtake him again. And definitely will let Kopo finish 7th to sort out that incident they had. As I said, luckily no damage for both. Maybe they're going to fight that last lap, but it took away 6th spot for all of them. That's for sure. Because Guran is gone. Let's see, C6, Kubica. No, Kubica can't make that anymore. And we can see that Asylum is definitely quicker compared to Shiva Bolden. And there's gonna be a last attack as well for Asylum. He has the opportunity into this hairpin. Oh, he thought about it. And a half defense of Shiva. I think that was the last opportunity for him to make a move for 4th spot. So let's go to C6. And let's keep an eye on that timetable if somebody will make an overtake on the last lap. And here comes C6. What a race. What a drive. Beautifully driven. Into the last corner. Towards the line. Victory for C6. Beautifully driven. Number 1. What a strategy. And as I said, those soft tires are definitely done. Rumsky in 2nd. Kubica in 3rd. Here comes Shiva. What a recovery of him. With that first lap mistake. Asylum coming home in 5th place. Then Guran, after all that fighting, still in 6th place. What a drive from him. Beautifully done. And then Kopo still in front of Kane. And Kane, of course, together with Kopo with that bit of a chaotic end. And a bit of a mistake. Now in 7th and 8th. And then Mazel in 9th. And then here comes Steek. Home in 10th. And Bucks is coming home in 11th. And then Gregory with a half-second penalty in 12th. And then all the way at the back, unfortunately, Kiwi, who had a huge mistake as well and had to do a double stop. What is absolutely not a favorable strategy. Whoa! What a race. C'est mal. C6. What a race, what a race. What a bloody good race. Oh, what a race, what a race, what a bloody good race. Oh, no, we don't want to spectate. We want to see those results again. Here you have it, Sly. Take a look at that. Uno. C6, number 1. Beautiful strategy. Beautifully driven. Nearly no penalties. Nearly no mistakes. Yeah. Cap off. Rumsky, the same. Bit of a gap, but only 4.2 seconds. But take a look at that at Kubica. Even with the medium tires, it's only a half a second. The different strategy. You can see it on screen. So it's not even a bad choice to go on the softs and then to the mediums. But yeah, it wasn't enough for the victory at least. Because that's 4.7 seconds. Then the recovery of Shiva. Beautifully driven. He had that mistake, of course, in the first on the first lap. And didn't put it in the wall, but was 13th after the first lap. And came back to 4th position. Only 11 seconds behind the leader. He would definitely have fight for the victory if he didn't spun out. Now Asylum, beautiful race as well. Kept it out of trouble. Was in the melee and in the fights nearly all the time. But came out victorious. Underfueled the car, but knew that the car could take it. So came home in 5th. Then we've got Guran, who was in all of those fights as well. Constantly. Some mistakes here and there. Bit of argy-bargy, door banging, but ended up all good. Then unfortunate between Kopo and Kane. We saw that accident. If they sorted it, they sorted it. If there's going to be a penalty, there's going to be a penalty. Whatever. Now they're coming home in 7th and 8th. Yeah, we could see that the BMW didn't like the tires and was eating them up massively. Because we saw that with Mazel as well in 9th. that those front tires, but all of them, they were burning, screaming. Do not do another lap, but you have to get to the end. It's going to be the same for Steek in 10th. Then Buxus, a bit of an anonymous race, all the way at the back together with Steek. And then Greggy, who had to do a two-stopper as well because he forgot to refuel. Oh, that was a painful one because he had a good strategy and could have been at least in the middle of the pack at minimum. And then Kiwi, of course, with that mistake coming out of the third corner as well. Same spot as Shiva, but put it in the wall, had damage, had to make an early stop, and then do a double stop for soft tires because those couldn't make it until the end. What a race! Thank you all for watching. Definitely thank you all for tuning in. Massive thanks. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to. And yeah, have a good one tonight. See you next week for round number 6 of RWS Season 6.